What's going on, you beautiful vloggers? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a great day. We are in it with another episode. Episode 7 of Curse of Strahd. Unfortunately, one of our members is going to be a tad bit late. We're gonna get started without her, but her announcements are pretty much the same as every other time. Check out Florrie's magical shop, !Florrie's, or if you're watching on YouTube later, it will be, the links will be down in the description. They have D&D merch, for different rollies, different dice, potions, etc. Check out Fourth Wall, merch, hoodies, t-shirts, beanies, hats, blankets, etc. Fourth Wall, !Fourth Wall in chat, or again, if you're watching on YouTube, that link will be in the description below. Yes, I am wearing eyeliner or guyliner. I'm not gonna say eyeliner, it's guyliner. For the aesthetic Curse of Strahd. And with that being said, Punk, take her away.
Alrighty. So last session that I remember that I have here a lot for the notes is it mainly started with combat. We ended up fighting quite a lot of enemy little blight lanes that kept multiplying, backed up by druids. I can't remember what the big bad we fought was. It was like a tree ant, almost like an evil tree ant, I believe.
Tree blight.
It's a tree blight, yeah.
A tree blight. But you throw a fireball here, a fireball there, and a Vorpal sword in there, and you end up coming out on top. And we actually met the wizards of the wine. The 3 ravens that had been watching our entire fight turned out were wizards. They had informed us that there used to be 3 gems, magical gems, that powered the winery, and that they had been stolen. They gave us a couple possible locations, but I believe I don't have those written down. I think that might be something that we had put in our group chat. And one was stolen when Erwin was on watch. Erwin is the owner of the Blue Water Inn. And also the Wizard of Wine's son, if I remember right.
Yep.
Yeah. So he made Dad mad, and Dad is very disappointed. Okay, not mad, he's disappointed. And then they actually loaded us up with six casks of wine to take back to the Blue Water Inn, and we were advised to keep one for ourselves as a future bartering chip.
And
he's going to send a couple people to help us get the wine back to the Blue Water Inn.
And Ray's drinking the rest.
Yeah, pretty much. The real fight this session won't be anything that we come across on the way to drop off the wine. It'll be somehow keeping Ray away from the wine so it actually gets delivered.
So you don't deliver 6 empty casks?
Yeah, I don't think
I
they'd be too happy.
swear when we left there, they were full. I don't know what happened. The Dragonborn is now passed out, having a nap, but here we are.
Look, just because we have an alcoholic and we're missing some booze, and also someone drunk called your cell phone and told you that your mother was fat, that doesn't prove anything.
It's
and also your mother is fat, so it's true.
This is gonna be a small hole drilled or in the bottom of the barrel with the straw in it.
Yes, the very, very official strawness. It's the curse of straw.
The curse of straw strikes again.
Okay, Prince, you get 2 points for that one.
Thank you.
Heroic inspiration. Got it.
Yep. One heroic inspiration for good joke. I like it. All right. So that puts us where you guys are finishing that conversation. Chuck whistles at his dog because he's got a doggy.
Mm-hmm.
And the doggy has to come with. You guys load up as the 6 casks of wine and 2 Clydesdales set out. You have 2 guides, and also you begin to notice as you're beginning to load up, there's another group of ravens that have kind of over the past 5 minutes just slowly but surely filtered in and are sitting on top of the winery again, just watching, every once in a while giving a call. Rah! Rah! And you begin your journey back towards the Blue Water Inn. As you pull out away from the winery, begin back up the path that you came down, muddy, treacherous. The Clydesdales are making their way, but it is tough sledding. They're really having to work. I mean, between the weight of 6 casks of wine and the lot of you, it's a lot of weight. So the going is slow, the going is tough, but you're making. You clear back through the path that you came through where you first saw the shrouded figure, work back up towards the road. As you begin to come to the intersection of the road, there's a glowing pair of red eyes standing in the road. And you begin to hear a snarling and a teeth snapping. And as you draw just a little closer before the horses begin to kick back in fear, the fog breaks enough for you to see a werewolf in the center of the road. And
another wolf.
before anyone can do anything, the ravens that have now set out flying above you, watching over you, begin to attack and harass this wolf. They start ripping at its ears, ripping at its jowls, biting at its tail, taking chunks out of its hind quarter. And those 10 ravens stay at it so incessantly that the wolf finally whimpers and runs away. And then the ravens go back up and begin their circling pattern above you.
Good birdies.
Thank God for our protection. I'm not in the mood for werewolves right now.
They got to live half of Tumblr's fantasy. They got to eat a wolf.
I got that one.
Ray's gonna look over at Drago. Do you still have that staff?
Yeah, actually, you were the first person I thought of. Here, take it.
Ray's gonna take this staff.
I believe we did discuss last session what the properties are, and they should also be in the group chat.
Correct.
Ray's gonna grab the staff and go to the back of the wagon, or mosey his way past. Wait, Chuck, where are you in the wagon?
I believe. I'm not even sure if I'm on the wagon. I feel like I would have just ridden my wolf.
Yeah.
You were on the wagon. The wolf was still outside, so I don't know if you wanted to ride your wolf or if you wanted to ride the wagon. We hadn't determined that yet.
I guess I'm sitting off the back of
Wait.
the wagon with my legs just kind of dangling off the side.
Just kicking your feet back and forth like a little kid on a chair, just like, wee!
And I'm
Right.
just holding like a piece of bread from my beard. Just in front of the wolf.
I'm gonna.
It's like, hey puppy, want some bread?
Ray's gonna sit on the last keg of wine and kind of use the one on top as like a backrest and cross his legs and start meditating as he attunes to the Goliath staff or Goliath.
Yeah. The Goliath.
So we keep traveling down Old Salvage Road, and Ray is back there working on his attunement. Chuck's just got his feet just dangling in the breeze, just happy as a clam, his pupper's following along. It starts to get a deeper fog again. Again, two pups of wolf status show up in the center of the road again. And the horses pause and back up. And like clockwork, the ravens swarm and attack and just pick and injure them, not to the point of ever killing them, but to the point to where they finally turn tail and run. And you're able to continue on. This same pattern repeats the entire trip, about once every 45 minutes to an hour. Just as you begin to see the glow of the Vistani camp outside of Vallaki, it's outside of voice distance, but within sight of. So you can start to see the glow of the fire and hear a little bit of the rustle of the camp. Strahd pops himself down with two dire wolves in the center of the road. And you notice the ravens don't attack. Strahd addresses directly little Chuck.
Mm-hmm.
I hope you've seen what this world has ready for you. And without another word, before Chuck can even respond, he turns into a bat, disappears off into the distance, and the dire wolves turn into fog and are gone. With that, the guys that are with you urge the horses on, and you continue in to the Blue Water Inn carrying your spoils.
DM, we got a full short rest off of that, correct?
That was roughly 4 hours because it was a fairly decent trip and it was very muddy and the wagon was overloaded, so it took quite a bit of time for them poor Clydesdales to drag you guys through.
You're saying that was 4 hours?
Yeah.
Then I will take my long rest benefit. Thank you so much. Elf stuff, baby.
Point.
Fantastic.
Okay. Got what you done?
Mm-hmm.
As you as the group enter the Blue Water Inn, you bump into Rictavio just as he's leaving. You see him carrying a wolf steak, bread, and 3 apples. Does anybody want to talk to Rictavio as he leaves, or are you just going to go tell the family what you found?
Well, I can't tell him I'm a bat.
Rectavio. I'm trying to remember who that was. Because the hunters were something else.
Correct.
So was he the odd man who had just moved into town?
Had been there
Like
for a
not-
little bit. Had been there for a little bit, but was telling tales of some of his circus feats and different things of that nature. He had some tall tales to tell.
And his name is I didn't pronounce it right. Rectavia?
Rictavio.
Rick.
Rictavio. Rictavio.
Pickle Rick. We get it.
Rictavio, is that you? Mr. Circus Performer, where are you headed?
Oh, nice to see you back again. I feared when you were sent on that mission to the winery that we may not see you again. I'm just off to feed my horse and take the rest for myself and go have a rest.
I don't know if horses like steak.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Points to the horse steak. I don't know if horses like steak. I think they prefer the apples.
Oh, of course. Yes, the bread and the steak are for myself, of course, and the apple is for the horse. You're very observant.
I am.
Oh, we actually brought 6 casks of the wine requested. Are you sure you can't stay just for one drink? I would
No.
love to hear some tales. I would love to. Please, I implore.
I must attend to my horse and to myself and then get some rest, but I'm sure they will be very happy that you have found some wine. People here have been getting thirsty. And then you see him kind of like get a little uncomfortable and like briskly rush off out the door.
Well, that was awkward.
Sweet.
Man, he is a definitely a man of few words.
Yeah. Still, let's get this wine over to the owner. I want to make sure that we have lodging for the night.
Okay,
We're
so
gonna
what do you guys do? You're walking into the Blue Water Inn.
load up the Blue Water Inn and I'll show you.
Got it.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, are there no player tokens? Did I do a
There are
wolf?
no player tokens.
Oh no, they're on the.
They're
They are too.
first floor.
They're on the. Yeah, they're on the lower level.
Oh,
Yeah, we
shoot,
can
that's
also
right.
go around.
We'll just have to move a couple of. Actually, everybody should be at the front door. So, I did a whoops. I didn't mess with this one. Everybody can take themselves to the front door. Jocelyn will just slide off to the side yet, because.
I'm
Actually,
still a bat. Aren't I?
how are you still a bat?
Didn't I get turned into a bat?
No, that
Oh.
was
Ray,
Strahd. Oh, Strahd turned himself into a bat. Sorry for the
bat.
confusion.
Ray's
It would be
gonna
fun. It would be funny if you still thought you were a bat. That'd be fun.
We
Ray's
just have
gonna-
a Bat-Barian from now on.
Ray's gonna notice
Yes,
Jocelyn.
Praise upon me for my funny joke.
Ray's gonna notice Jocelyn's asleep on the cart, and he's gonna carry her upstairs and to one of the beds.
Perfect.
I suppose we gotta go up. Yeah, there we go. Wait, which floor are you guys on?
Second.
Second.
Guess we're on the second floor.
So the staircase to get up there, I believe, is here. So you would have came
Yeah.
up that staircase and then got to the second floor. Just for reference. Jeffrey didn't pay any attention. He just bellied up at the bar right
Since-
away.
Jocelyn's
Yep.
in bed. Ray's gonna go back downstairs. Go to the bar.
Wait a second. Oh.
I don't have a token for the wagon and the Clydesdales, but no.
We shall think of them in spirit.
Well, what's the innkeeper's name?
Wouldn't the client still just be like a
word.
drug horse?
Oh, the innkeeper's name is Erwin, but it depends if Erwin's at the bar or who's at the bar.
So
Ray's
it would be
gonna-
his wife.
My wife.
His
My
wife normally tends the bar. It's Danica. Or
Oh, Danica.
Danica, or Danica, depending on how you'd like to pronounce it.
Danica.
How do we know this name?
Danica Patrick.
You met her originally.
Danica Patrick. We did know her. I
No,
have it written down. It's like 3 pages ago.
Yep, I had to go back and
Thanks.
check my notes too to make sure that actually happened.
since we're back at the bar and everything, Ray, innkeeper.
No, yes.
We have returned with the wine that y'all have requested.
Oh,
5 casts in total.
that's wonderful.
I believe
Ow.
one of our party members had to return and explain that the reason for the delay of y'all's shipment was due to an overtaking of blight at the winery.
Well, one of your party members had came back, but was very distraught.
Really?
All he could keep repeating was, slaughtered unicorn donkey. We weren't sure what that meant.
Yeah, that sounds like dirge.
I have a feeling I know exactly what that means.
Was there a donkey at the winery?
No, we saw a donkey with the Lantes, and I think I'm pronouncing that right. Oh no, I'm drunk. Anyways,
Oh, the Valaki, yes.
yeah,
No,
there
no,
there
no,
was a
no, you're incorrect. It's the Vistani.
yeah, that one. Anyways, there was a donkey there that he wanted really bad, and he dressed it up in the unicorn outfit. And I don't know about the slaughter part, but yeah, he really wanted that donkey.
He seemed rather distraught.
Mm.
What can you tell me of the winery? What condition is it in?
As of right now, it is covered in ash, sticks, needles. We kind of had a part in that, but as of
What
right
about
now,
the vines, the grapes?
We wanted to save it.
Yeah,
but the 3 jewels that powered the winery are gone. I believe Erwin knows of what happened to the first one, or at least knows it was stolen, but the other 2 were also stolen, it seems.
How do you know about the stones?
Well, we met Erwin's father, actually. It was quite wonderful.
You must have put on quite a show if he trusted you with that.
Fireball will do
I
that.
suppose. I'm just a little surprised your demeanor changed so much. Are we not supposed to know about the stones?
Not everyone that comes across the Father gets so much gracious treatment as you. Tell me, what happened?
Unfortunately, it was infested with all sorts of druids, blights, and then a blight tree. We had to get rid of them all. Yes, little Chuck punched the tree, and it went boom.
Well, after our, friend with his very light sword hacked a little bit off.
You just see Jeffrey kind of sitting there all smug, just grins a little bit, goes, yeah.
No, the sticks caught on fire.
Oh, no, little Chuck. I think you were just imagining things. Here, you should get some bread.
More bread. Yes, barkeep, can I have more bread?
So, it was overran. How was the father? Was he well?
He was okay health-wise, but he was definitely concerned. We may need to take some time and try to retrieve those jewels.
Very distraught, disappointed, if you will.
One moment. Let me retrieve my husband. Meanwhile, where have you left the casks?
They are outside, with a wagon, a few horses, and I believe 2 attendees from the winery.
And with that, from the upper railing, so where you guys are sitting is in kind of a gallery where it's almost like a vaulted roof, where then you can see the next level up with railings and staircases. 2 more ravens jump off of there and dive out, fly out the front door, land, and you see them transmorph from ravens into people, and they're two young boys. And they walk to the horses, grab the horses, and they begin to lead them with the wagon to the backside, where there are stalls and areas for unloading the wine casks. And her husband comes back with her and says, "Oh, my boys ran and told me you've brought 5 casks of wine back. Was that all there was?"
Yes, actually, little Chuck, can I borrow you? We need to help unload.
Okay. He follows along.
And I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna go over to the wagon
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
with
Finally
the
gonna get to
6
do it.
casks of wine.
And it has got pulled back to, in here you can see the backside, the stables.
All right. I can finally do it. I can finally do it. I activate my large form.
Yeah.
Wait, can I change the size?
All right, little Chuck.
No,
Grab
they don't
our
have to be
cask
as
of wine.
skinny.
So right as he's about to, he suddenly just grows in size. He's now a proper giant. Yes.
Oh my god.
He attempts to just grab one of the casks with his 2 hands. Where is my strength check? With a 17 strength.
Yeah, for these size of cast, that's, especially since you're a giant, like, your deadlift is probably like 1,200 pounds.
All right, he just grabs it, and then he attempts to hand it to Drago.
No. I need you to hold it. Buddies, no.
Where do you want it?
Go ahead, hold on to it, and bring it with us. Let's go back up to the bar.
Okay. Oh shoot. He approaches the door, and then he stops with a look of terror on his face, going,
Let's go around the back. Come on.
he stomps around the building. Big thump. Approaches
All
this
right,
door.
come on. Big ways. Follow me.
Boop, 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 bum, bum, bum. Everyone inside just hears a bit of a thump, 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 thump. He squeezes his way past the pillars. And
All right, here we go. Nice and easy.
I'm going to
Come on
make
in.
a dexterity check to try and get through this door.
I'm here for it.
16. All right, great. He definitely just squeezes through the door, just scraping a little bit of paint off the hinges.
He had to duck to get through it also.
Yeah. So he's like crouched with his knees up to his chest, trying to do this.
Hold on. Stay right. All right, set it down there for a minute. Give me a second, and we'll go bring it up to our rooms.
All right, he
Yes,
sets it
in
on the
exchange
table.
for all the wine. That'll work. In
Does the
exchange for
table-
all the wine,
Is
Is the
the
table-
table strong enough to support the weight of this cask? Out of curiosity.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this stuff in here is still built almost like overbuilt.
Like,
All right, just
solid-
checking.
it's
Solid
old.
oak.
Yeah, so he just
We
slaps it down on the
probably
table, and there's a
really
loud
good.
groan. You go, Drago. Sorry.
We were told that we would get free room and board and food and drink if we brought your wine shipment, which we have. Now, this cask personally is ours. We got that separate from your guys' order. It took a lot, and it's not even a full cask, unfortunately. But this one is ours. The 5 in the back that they're unloading now is the ones promised to you for your order.
You see Erwin look the group over, seeing some mild scrapes, bruises, nothing terrible. And he kind of begins to pull on the brow of his glasses, furrows his eyebrows just ever so slightly. Is that what my father said?
Yes.
Well, he said a lot more than that, but
No. Now, Ray, we don't want to get in the middle of anything. Our rooms, please.
Yes. Room and board was promised, free food and drink was promised, but I see, since you have your own barrel that was gifted.
Oh, it has its own special purpose. I don't know about gifted, really. In fact, I'm the only one out of our group who drinks wine. This is actually something of a little side mission that we have that we'll have to deal with later. Unfortunately, none of my compatriots drink wine, except for myself, so...
Ray's gonna
It's more...
Ray's gonna lean back in his chair and like side eye. I'll drink whatever is put in front of me.
And Drago's just gonna stare at him like that, like wide-eyed, like smiling, like, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. I have questions.
Of course, and if you tell me where the room is, I can have little Chuck here bring the cask up, then we can regale you of the story how we saved your father's winery.
The cask is fine where it's at for now. What exactly did my father tell you?
Look, I don't want to get into any family drama. I just want to make sure that we have room and board. Put our stuff away.
Your room and board is guaranteed. A deal is a deal. You have replenished my supply. You have made Barovia a brighter place with having a fresh supply of wine. But if you've noticed, there's only one type of wine available.
Yes, that's true.
There used to be 3.
There's a reason for that. Apparently, the druids that are controlling the blights that were infesting your father's winery, the druids have poisoned the wine.
So that's why the shipment was late. I knew he was upset with me. I didn't realize it was something outside of that.
Well, that's one.
Wait, what do you mean that's one?
What do you know of the gems?
Oh, Lord. Did he tell you that I stole one?
He said you either stole one or you were too, how do I phrase this?
Busy sleeping. Yes.
It is true. I mean, you've seen my wife. Would you not be spent enough to forget about your duties? He thinks I stole it. and it was just merely a matter of young love.
Well, I mean,
I still
when you
feel
get a job to
terrible.
do,
I
you
know,
would
but you
think
know how
that
it
your
works when one head
focus-
thinks better than the other, depending on blood flow.
Listen, you are not talking to the choir. We have a full functioning alcoholic dragonborn that still does his job every damn day. I don't know. I'm not saying that your dad's right, but I'm not saying you are either.
It was a mistake. I was caught up in young love. It was before we had consummated anything, and I was just smitten with her and forgot to make sure to watch the gem.
Is his wife blushing right now?
She just goes into the back room, into the wine cask room.
You know,
Hmm.
all this talk of drinking making me thirsty.
Oh, of course. Speaking, food. Who's hungry? But before we get to that,
Rolls.
did he
And
tell
he's
you
gonna-
anything about the gems?
He said that
Just
they
that-
were.
How was the winery?
He said that they were missing, and they're what controls the ability for the grapes to grow on the vines. While we were there, all the vines are dead and essentially dried up and no longer producing fruit.
Yes, those were the only things that allowed things to grow in this fucking forsaken land.
That's some language.
I know where one is.
Oh, good.
Well,
We've had our
What?
ravens track it down when it was stolen.
Where? Please. I would love to know.
I've just begun to like you. I can't send you to your death.
Oh, please. This whole land reeks of death. If you like me, please end me.
You-
And he does the face drop and everything. If you like me, help me.
So
Oh, wow.
it's in the Berezua ruins.
who did what with who's what?
The Berezua ruins?
It's called the Berez ruins.
Okay.
Would you like to know the story?
What should we?
I have no idea what that is.
Well,
Yes. And Drago's going to take a seat.
there's a story on how the ruins of Berez came to. So, I'm assuming at this point, with the amount of time you've spent here in this realm, you've met Strahd, yes?
He's one of
Multiple
the first people we met.
occasions.
Multiple occasions. That guy does not leave us alone.
He tricked me into thinking I was a bat.
Oh, that's not great. But, so Strahd's very first love interest in this land.
Gotcha.
No, it was a woman named Marina. She was a peasant. Lived in the small village on the Luna River on the shore. He had seduced her in the dead of the night and feasted on her blood. Before she could actually be turned into a vampire, though, the burgomaster of Berez, Laszlo Juric, along with the aid of a priest named Brother Grigor, murdered or killed or saved, however you wish to view it, Marina, in an attempt to save her soul from eternal damnation. After that, Strahd came in, murdered the priest and the burgomaster, then used his power to swell all of that land, with the river overflowing, flooding the entire village and forcing all residents to. Over the years, it's turned into a swamp. The marsh has grown. No one can return. Those very ruins of Berez are now home to Baba Yaga.
Oh, Baba Yaga.
Lysaga, but yeah. For me, it's easier to say Baba Yaga than it is Lysaga.
Oh boy.
She's a hermit. And as we've sent our scouting crows out, we can tell she spends most of her time crafting and animating scarecrows, which really their only purpose is to kill and hunt us, because we are actively working against Strahd. We've had different ravens witness her doing sacrifices in the night and bathing in the blood.
Well,
But
bad
we
things
are-
always good.
We're very certain that one of the gemstones from the Wizard of Wines is there. Every time we've sent a party to fight her, they have come back beaten or not at all. So
we're going to have to fight this Baba Yaga to get the stone back.
unfortunately, I hate to ask more of you. You just went and brought us more wine, but the only way that we can actually grow more grapes to continue to produce our wine is to get one of these 3 gemstones back in the ground so the vines can come back to life. Now that you've taken care of the blights and the druids and pushed them away, we at least have a chance.
All right, who's up for an adventure? Tomorrow.
Can I put this cask away first? Oh, okay.
Hold on,
Okay,
little Chuck. Come with me.
All right.
You grab that cask, buddies, and let's go upstairs. Let's find us some nice rooms.
Yes,
he looks
please.
at the stairs, and then he just looks up at the ceiling, and then he just stands up to his full height and just sets the cask down on the balcony.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, I've turned to a large. I don't know how tall he's supposed to be. Considering he's like 8 feet normally, I can't imagine he's short.
Larges are usually 2x2 square and
Yeah, so he'd be
20. about 20 foot tall.
probably. Yeah, he's just setting it on the balcony. It's just like a shelf to him.
Oh my god.
Which room do you want it in? He's just kind of pushing it around with his hand. I didn't even think about how big he is. Gee.
I don't know why I said 4x4. I meant 2x2.
Yeah, no.
So you guys have now been told where one of the gems lie. You've secured one of the casks of wine. You have 2 teammates, one who fell asleep on the trip, one whom you had sent back from the battlefield to report right away what was going on. What do you guys do?
I think we deserved a little bit of a break. So that was fun, but maybe we should enjoy the night, go to these ruins of Berez or Berez in the morning. What do you say, Ray? You up for a drink?
I mean, I don't see her leaving the area anytime soon. I believe we can take the night off, get some rest. I'm pretty sure you could use some rest and get your books sorted for another fight.
Yes, you're right. I should look over my books.
Pretty sure little Chuck can use some sleep and hopefully try to gain another brain cell.
Maybe.
He
We'll
worked
see.
so hard at it.
You see Jeffrey jump up on top of the bar, look at both Drago and Ray, and go, "No! Let's get hammered!" And he just slams a glass of wine and goes, "We did it! We beat up all the sticks! I want more wine!" Hey, big guy! Big guy, come here!
Yeah.
Hey, come here.
Okay. He's just, how much time have I had on this stupid being giant thing? I don't know how long I have left on this, so I'm just gonna put my giant hand down towards him.
I'd say it's been about 20 minutes.
I was gonna say, it's like,
I'm back to normal size. I was back to normal size a long time ago.
I just hand you a full, like, goblet of wine. You go, drink it.
Okay. He chugs it.
That's
He's
it. As Chuck
That's
grabs
not
that,
bread.
As Chuck grabs that cup, Razor's gonna sit there. Chuck.
I don't want to chug. I don't like it. I don't like this stuff. Can I have bread? Barkeep, can I have bread? Bread!
Oh, yes. And you see her bring out, like, for everybody, like 4 plates of the entire wolf meat stew and fresh bread. And of course, you guys did what we asked you to. So the food is on us. The drinks are on us. Please celebrate and enjoy this moment in the darkness.
Chuck takes a plate of the bread and puts all of it in his beard. He then pulls out a single loaf of bread from the beard and starts chewing on it. He also pulls the plate out and hands it back.
I see you're doing a little stock rotation there, Chuck.
Yes. Best to eat the old before the new. That's what my mom always said.
I'm surprised you know what stock rotation is.
Honestly, we're surprised he knows what reading is sometimes.
Okay, so everyone gets their fill, has their drink, gets to the end of the night, and it's time to go to bed. We will rise in the morning and resume our adventure. Hey, big guy,
Yes.
I can't walk so good. Carry me? Uppies!
Okay.
Uppies!
He just grabs him and throws him on his shoulder.
Ah! Whoa! Not so fast. I'm a little dizzy. Holy cow. How do you do it from up here?
Do what?
Walk. Them stairs are a long ways down.
I have good
Well, you
aim.
see,
Can you do the stairs?
Yes.
1 foot,
Now, I think I can do the stairs.
1 foot,
He's
2
not very-
foot, red foot, blue foot.
What?
You
Red
gotta do
foot?
1 foot, 2 foot, red foot, blue foot.
None of my feet are red or blue.
Oh fuck,
They're
you've never heard
gray.
you've never heard of Dr. Seuss shit.
Dr.
Who? What does he have a doctorate in?
Ray, Drago, you got anything to end of the night? Or are you just gonna stumble up the stairs and go nappy time?
Oh yeah, full on up the stairs, pass out, clothes on, one shoe off. That's it.
Wow, the Courtney Love experience.
Yeah.
As everybody else is going upstairs and everything, Ray's gonna look at Drago and you mind sitting with me for a little bit longer and chatting?
If it were anyone else, I'd say no, I'm going to bed. But you, yeah, come on, let's go sit. And he's gonna like throw his arm around and use you as a support to get like back down the steps.
As Ray's sitting there drinking this glass of wine, pinky out, all fancy, like, just mocking, being fancy. While back, there was a wizard. He had a face similar to yours. And that's what clicked this memory, if you will. I was at a pub, and while I was there was a ruckus outside. Went and investigated, and when I went outside, there was a wizard being picked on by some ruffians. I don't really remember what he was wearing, but he definitely had a face like yours. And I took care of the ruffians, and afterwards, this wizard and I went on multiple adventures together. And we were together for about 3 years. And I don't ever remember what happened to him. We kind of went our separate ways. I went from tavern to pub, back to another tavern, just all over the realm. But sometimes I sit back and wonder whatever happened to that wizard.
My God. Well, Ray, I don't know. There's not a lot of people with a face like this, but it does make me think of back when I first graduated and became an adventurer. I used to run around in this big white cloak. I know, white. Stupid. This black cloak is much better, and they'll kind of like feel it up. It keeps me warm. But wait, how long ago did you say this was?
About 3 years ago.
No, it's just a coincidence. There's no way. For a while there, it was a lot of haze. For a good stretch, I'm an elf. We don't really, years is like milliseconds to us, so it's hard to imagine, but I used to do that exact thing, adventure, with a friend of mine who, most of the time, we were both blurry to each other. And I gotta... No, it's too quick.
I mean, everything's blurry for me, but, alcohol does that.
Real quick, do you have any special marks, maybe around your ankle or anything like that? I remember something about that.
I have a cross tattoo on my left arm.
Let me see it.
Gonna lift the sleeve of his gi.
Holy shit. You know what, Ray? I think you might have been the guy. I think I might have been your guy. And of course, he's full of ale right now. He's fucking pissed drunk. 3 sheets to the wind. And he's like, I think I was your guy. I think I was. Oh my God, my stupid white coat. Oh, that's right, my white cloak.
Now that you mention it, yeah. The wizard was wearing a white coat. I didn't remember it until you said white robes.
I got picked on for it so many times. So many times.
You were definitely targeted. Like, so many times. There was like forever. Like the entire 3 years, every time we went to a different tavern or a different pub, I was having to punch somebody in the teeth.
Maybe that's why I don't remember most of those years, but my God, it's good to see you, old protector. It's been too long. I can't believe this. You look much stronger than last time, actually. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a lot of meditation and drinking.
All that.
Yeah, I do remember that at least.
What have you done all these years? Been what, about about a year since the last time that we went on an adventure together.
Well, I can tell you this much. I did not drink as much for a while there. I did a lot of learning, and I actually started adventuring out on my own. And then he just takes off his cloak or his robe or cloak or whatever, and he goes, "See, black cloak. Nobody fucks with the black cloak."
Well, can definitely tell you that you don't drink too much anymore. You've only had 5 pints.
I know. And this is a lot.
With
Here,
that,
to reuniting of old friends, and he's gonna hold up a cup just barely sitting up.
Ray's gonna partially like shit faced, but not really like just as bad, and he's gonna clink his glass. Let's go ahead and get you up to bed, bud.
That sounds wonderful. One more pint, and I was gonna be on the floor.
He's gonna hold on Jaga's shoulder and bring him up to bed.
Just fucking flops right in between.
Gonna kind of tuck, make sure chocolate all tucked in and everything. Make sure Dirge is situated, and then he's gonna climb in bed.
With that, the celebratory night is done. Everyone enjoyed it. Our 2 compatriots who have definitely slept are also be charged. Everybody gets a long rest over the evening. So any ailments, anything that is not doing the best for them is now taken care of. So now, will everyone roll me a D100?
D100?
Yep.
16.
I got a 44.
Holy! I get a
Way to go,
97.
Ray.
Dirge, you were
97.
44.
Yes, Dirge was 44.
97 for Ray.
Drago number 46.
Okay, 46. Drago. Sloth.
I'm still
33.
asleep at 33.
And our little monkey friend,
Jeffrey.
a 38. So, in typical fashion, Ray being the expert drunk that he is, y'all were up till like 1:30 in the morning at the bar talking. Ass crack of dawn comes around. It's 6:15. Ray wakes up. Take it from there, Ray. What are you gonna do?
Ray's gonna do what he usually does when he wakes up, and he's gonna make sure everybody's, freaking sleeping good and whatnot. And he's actually gonna walk upstairs and go down the roof, and he's gonna absorb the rising sun and gonna meditate and do his stretches and monk things. And then he's gonna the entire time as he's doing this, he's just sipping on some moonshine and some whiskey.
Gotta take that edge off, you know what I'm saying?
Fucking hair of the dog.
All right, so Ray, you're up there kind of finishing your stretch and having your little sippy poos, and shortly thereafter, Drago and Dirge wake up.
What was that last part, Skinny?
Oh, sorry, I did it again. I was burping. Drago and Dirge, you both are up, awake next.
Oh,
Fucking like sleeping for 72 hours in a row.
can we trade places? Ow.
No.
Oh God. Okay. Quick, we gotta wake up Jocelyn. Ow. And Drago's gonna kind of like mess with her shoulder, like, Jocelyn, wake up. Come on.
Wait, go away. Don't bother me. I'm dreaming.
Jocelyn, please.
What do you need? What's going on?
Please,
It's daytime.
healing my head.
Okay, give me a minute here. Let me find my stone. Here it
Okay.
is. All right. This is my stone. See?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Hand painted just for me.
That is
I'm gonna
awesome.
make a prayer, and I'm gonna touch you, and you feel much better now.
Thank you. Oh, thank God. Anyways, you've been asleep for like 2 days. Are you all right, or were you just praying or something?
Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. I just sometimes when I get down, I kind of just zone out, and these last battles have been really hard on me. I felt like I couldn't do enough, didn't heal enough. Y'all got hurt really bad. I felt responsible, so I'm better now. Not any taller, but I am better now. I get these doldrums because I've never felt like I was good enough all my life, so.
Well, you should give yourself some grace when you get the chance. You're doing great. Hell, I'm glad you're on the team. I probably would have died by now if it weren't for you. Anyways,
I
come
do
on,
what I
let's all
can.
go get some breakfast.
Pancakes. I want pancakes.
Pancakes, me too. Let's see if Jeffrey's up.
Oh, he makes the best pancakes. No, wait. He was really... No, let's not ask him for pancakes this morning because he probably would
Why?
rather sleep himself. He
Oh.
was so soft last night. He couldn't even carry himself upstairs.
Well, all right. Screw it. I'll meet you downstairs.
I'm headed that way. I'll find something.
Remember, Sloth, you wouldn't actually known that because you were sleeping the whole time.
Yeah, I hear things.
Oh, yeah.
I see things, I dream things, and I mean, who can not hear the sound of a very large something carrying, whining, falling off of the shoulder,
Totally
not giving
pissed
care
up
about
monkey.
anything, Yes.
I'm not whining.
Come on, big guy, let's go over here.
I'm still asleep.
Not yet.
I think I'm the only one that didn't wake up drunk.
I didn't wake up drunk. I didn't go to bed drunk either.
You are stone sober, sir.
As
Okay.
Drago walks down the stairs, he's going to light an imaginary cigarette and be like, thank God for fucking clerics. Thank God.
And how do you suppose she's going to heal your lung cancer?
It was an imaginary cigarette.
It was a spiritual weapon cigarette.
That's actually my mage hand, comes in cigarette form.
Oh,
It was a very special smoke.
Wait, does that mean that she can also make a spiritual weapon blunt?
Yes, she can.
Oh,
If there's a will, there's a way.
we could get the whole group stoned. Let's go.
It
Anyways,
depends on where we're
she
going
healed us.
today.
So, anyways, that blunt healed us for 66 damage. It was amazing. I don't know what the hell happened, but good God, I just felt great after it. Full health. I got my spell slots back.
Everybody got 420 hit points.
oh.
It was nuts.
Save
All
those in
right.
your beard, Chuck. We're going to need those hit points later.
Okay.
All right, so
I actually would
Jocelyn
love
and
to have 420 hit points.
Jocelyn and Dirge, you've seen Drago exit the room. What are you guys gonna do?
I guess follow him and go downstairs for Reki.
Okay.
I'm headed down for food. I haven't eaten in like a whole day, and I am starving. I can't afford to lose any more inches, so I gotta eat.
So
Is-
Drago's senses are a little dulled from the evening before, even though he got a little bit of healing. But Dirge, Jocelyn, as you guys exit the room and begin to head downstairs, you can catch this wonderful smell of cooking food. You can't quite put your finger on it, but there's a sweet smell of meat in the air with a familiar smell of fried potatoes and a general sweet flavor in the air, almost like something's been cooked in oil, where it has got a sweet fried flavor to it as you guys descend the stairs and head down to the lower end of the inn.
It sounds like you're describing donut.
Might be.
I was thinking funnel cakes.
Quick question. Is the door to the room Chuck's in open? Or is it closed?
It's closed right now. You know, you gotta follow fire safety protocol.
Yeah.
Oh.
When I come into the main area of the tavern, is there anybody else in there?
I don't know, move your token first.
Oh, wait a minute. That means I gotta get out of bed.
Same.
Wow, you guys just transmutate through walls? That's pretty cool.
Well, I'm a warlock, so I don't know what he does, but
Chuck glances out the window and then teleports into the open air before slamming on the ground with a thud.
he just lies there for a good
Watch
10 minutes.
out for that
20.
drop at the end there. That's a killer. I lost me. Oh, there I am.
Then
I
he
ran
walks
outside.
up through the front door.
So, I am looking to see if those two travelers we saw the other day are here. The hunters?
Yep. They're at the breakfast table right behind you. You see they have some new wounds. One of them has a claw mark basically through one eye.
Ooh.
But his eye is unharmed, so he was able to keep his eye from getting harmed, but it comes from the top of his hairline all the way through his cheek down to the bottom of his jawline. One giant claw mark. Split open, fresh with blood, clotted over, not bleeding anymore, but in rough shape. His friend has his hand completely wrapped up and immobilized. Well, and they're sitting laughing at breakfast. They're hearty. They are having a great time.
I think I'm going to approach the table and ask them how they're doing and offer them a very small dose of healing to help them get better after all of their travels. Ask them what happened.
Have you forgotten what we do?
I'm wondering how many.
Boy, what would you say it was? Oh, if there was 8, there was 12. What?
Can I offer you
What-
some
what lady?
healing to help prepare you for your day? Maybe remove some of the discomfort of your wounds.
What's that gonna cost us?
Thank you. It'll cost you a thank you.
Nothing in
That's
this
quite
realm
cheap.
is that free.
I assure you it is.
I can charge you if you want me to.
He would.
Number 1. The giant man, while nice, can't tell his elbow from his asshole.
What's that
Well, that's
supposed
not
to mean?
entirely fair. He knows not to wipe his elbow after he takes a shit.
Wait, I'm supposed to do that?
Not helping.
Also, what makes you think we need healing?
I don't know. Bandaged hands, recently clotted scars on face. Y'all look like you could use a good night's sleep and you didn't sleep well.
You see one of them just tip back in his chair laughing. Oh, that's nothing. And he leans back and he pulls up his pant leg and he shows you where like 3/4 of his calf muscle's missing.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
He's like, you think this is worthy of wasting healing in this land where healing is so hard to come by?
Yes.
I appreciate the offer, but just save it. We
Okay.
probably know more about these lands and the foes than you.
Well, you did offer to travel with us. I just want to let you know that if you need something, that I'm here. I can help. Okay?
Well, that is appreciated, and just remember, everything comes with a cost, which was why I was curious what your cost was. You see them just kind of grumbly go back to their breakfast and heartily talking amongst each other, starting to ignore you completely again, like you don't even exist.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the bar and get something to eat then.
I'm gonna pet my puppy. He wanders outside, starts
Don't go too far, little Chuck. Stay where we can see you.
okay. My puppy. Good puppy. Good
He's
puppy.
such a good boy when he tries.
Ray's
Serge, get over
smelling
here.
Ray smelling the sweetness and bacon and sausage and eggs and everything else that's being cooked because he's right by the chimney, so all that smells up the chimney. Gonna finishing his stretches and another gallon of whiskey. Gonna make his way downstairs. Everybody else. How'd everybody sleep?
Wait, how long have you been up? I didn't see you up there when we all woke up earlier.
I was doing my normal morning routine of stretches and meditation and drinking.
Has anybody seen Jeffrey? Is he down here yet?
No, I don't think so. I haven't seen him.
Has anybody seen Lil Chuck? I haven't seen him.
He's outside.
Yeah.
He's outside with the dog.
Oh. Did anybody tell him to make sure we can?
Yeah.
I know he likes to run away.
Yeah, that's fair. I told him he's got to stay where we can see him.
Okay.
Yeah. Look out the door. He's right there.
Hello.
Oh, now I see him.
Drago's gonna wave and like, I see you.
I like waving my hands too, friend.
Such a good. All right,
I can't even.
Jocelyn, Dirge, we got a new mission.
Okay.
You're not gonna like it. It involves probably a sort of hag, a very powerful one, I'm guessing at that. Have you ever heard the tale of Baba Yaga?
Yes.
Oh, the
Well-
arch hag that taught Vasilisa the Fair how to be a good beaver. Yeah, I know of Baba Yaga.
Well, congratulations. We're probably gonna go meet her.
Mm.
Oh, cool. Maybe she'll eat us.
There is a silver lining. You're right. You're right.
You're
We
right.
have to go. We have been charged with rescuing one of the jewels that ran the winery. Oh God, there's so much we have to explain to you.
First of all, what's a winery?
Shit.
Where you go to wine?
A little Chuck gets it. Anyways, we're gonna need your cleric god powers, Jocelyn, and Dirge, we're gonna need your Sparky powers. We've got to take on a Baba Yaga in the ruins of Perez.
Okay.
Don't worry. We're going to these ruins to get one of the gems. This gem is very important. We cannot use it for our own gain. It will help the farmers around here grow crops with it. And he'll sort of roll his eyes and roll his hands like. Either way, as soon as Jeffrey gets up. Wait, is Jeffrey up yet?
I
I do not know.
just came down and am now standing by Chuck.
I'm going to look out and wave at Jeffrey while Chuck's playing with the wolf.
Mm-hmm. Jeffrey goes.
You see Jeffrey like spring up onto the table as a monkey. He goes, yeah.
Jeffrey, do you remember where we're going?
Uh-huh.
The ruins of Barris,
Yeah.
Barus.
Angry lady.
Very angry lady.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to need you to be careful and take a bunch of shots to the face while the rest of us hide in back. Well, not the rest of us. You'll have little Chuck with you and Ray. But
And you
us
see him go
zappy
like
are gonna be
this, and he just ducks into his shell, and he just turtle shells out, and just you hear the shell rattle on the table.
Yep, just like that.
Have protective shell.
As he does
Wish I had.
that, Ray's gonna walk over and knock on the shell.
Dunk, 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 dunk. What do you
Yeah,
want?
it's pretty solid.
Go away, hiding.
How far
What is
away is this place?
Boop. Leave a message after the beep.
Jeffrey! Jeffrey!
What?
How
Yeah, you
far
see him,
are
like,
we doing?
You see him crawl back out of the shell, shake it off a little bit. Well, we gotta go back down the Salvage Road again. I don't like that road. Lots
The
of
one
angry
toward-
things.
The one that led us to the winery.
Yeah, but instead of taking the fork that took us up, we gotta take the one that goes down into the swamp.
Oh boy.
I like the
It's
swamp.
gonna get thick. I do good in there because there's a swamp, so I can swim, but
I like the swamp. It reminds me of home.
the big guy might do good because he's got big legs, but the water's like 2 to 3 feet deep, and sometimes it's like 10 feet deep.
Oh, great.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. But last time I was there, there were still parts of the road that were still intact.
So a little bit of hopscotch. Got it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks.
Well,
And there's fucking snakes. I hate snakes.
Why'd it have to be snakes?
You know what snakes don't like? My Vorpal.
tired of these snakes in this adventure.
Samuel L. Jackson for sure.
100 motherfuckers can't tell me nothing.
So yeah, it's I only went to the outskirts to look. I never went in. I've never been in.
Well, now's your time to get in. You've got to lead the way. Everybody's here. We'll have to fight our way there. I don't know. We're going to have to face a Baba Yaga, and I'm not too totally sure I'm prepared for that.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jeffrey,
she's scary. What?
is your shell good enough to where it can play skip with it? You know, like you skip rocks? Can I skip you while you're in your shell?
We could try.
Fuck yeah.
If I hit a rock and I crack my shell, I'm gonna kick your ass.
Why don't you just have Chuck Frisbee him?
If I hit
Forget
a
the
tree, I'm gonna kick his ass.
Oh,
Are you sure you don't just want an excuse to?
It just seems like
Hit
everybody wants
someone
to
with that?
throw me. Why am I a little chuckable?
Because
Uh,
you're rock shaped. Rocky
little-
throne.
I'm like little Chuck, but with an able.
all
Maybe
right.
because I can think, so I'm able.
I'm going to walk over to the hunters.
Okay.
Hey, last time I spoke with you folks, said it would be 10 gold and I could take you both as day guides.
That's right.
Well, then you can come with me today. I need a day guide / protector / companion / whatever the hell you want to call yourself to the ruins of Berez.
Well, you named 4 different things, so that's 4 different counts of 10 gold. So now that's 40.
No.
Each of us.
Oh, really?
That's 80
Well, I
gold.
tell you what. Looks like you two are going to come with us and do one job, which is accompany us, and so that's 10 gold right there. You're going to adventure with us for the day for 10 gold each. That's wonderful.
Oh,
That's
so
one word.
no protecting, no guiding, no insight.
Nope.
Just walking.
Hold
Daylight hours only.
on, let me check my coin purse. I mean, technically, what if I only wanted to take one of you? It seems that only one of you is going to matter.
Oh, are you trying to say with my bad hand I can't do anything?
No. It's just, rather have the one with not the bad hand, if you catch my drift.
Hold my strong hand.
Drago will try to hold his strong hand.
Not the strong hand.
Ow. Okay, I get it. Point taken.
All right, I'll make this even better. I need bodyguard services. You don't have to do anything else. For, let's say, Little Chuck. Anything that tries to fight Little Chuck, you fight it. It's for the day. I'll give you a total of 20 gold if it goes past the full day. And he dangles a bag of 10 gold. It's real simple. Nothing crazy.
Oh, I heard 20 gold apiece for the day.
No. I'm not bringing the ow, touch my strong hand guy.
He's still got one good hand.
Yes, and unfortunately I need 2. So. And that is one action. So, 10 gold. For the day, 20 gold if it goes overnight. How fun is that?
Overnight price goes to 100 gold. For the night, plus the daytime fee. You do realize what's out there at night, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking to a hunter. That's my mistake. I'll just let you be.
They just go back to eating their meal.
God damn it. I thought that bluff would for sure work. Dirge, come here. Dirge.
Yeah?
And he's going to walk over and just be like, can you... I can't talk worth a shit. Can you help me? I'm dying over here. Can you go... I don't know, get one of them? We might need a sacrifice. I don't know.
He's going to kind of just crack his knuckles and be like, okay, just don't get upset with me if, they attack us. And he's going to approach the gentleman and just be like, so, who wants to help us fight a witch?
Are you talking that swamp hag?
Yes, the swamp hag.
What are you paying?
You're alive.
That that goes without saying. We're surprised we're still alive. But at all cost gold.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear. Your payment will be your lives.
And do you possess magical power to release us from this hell?
Sure. He's going to Eldritch Blast a nearby tree. I can easily remove your lives from this place.
You think you're the only one who's possessed those skills here? They've all fallen. We've survived by eating the wolves and keeping ourselves safe here, while guiding people to places during the day. What can you do to give us freedom from here?
I can do this.
You want to count your sheet right now?
Yeah, you're only seeing one frame.
I'm sorry, what was that?
We were only seeing one frame of that, so it just looked like you were holding your hands.
Oh. Well, I'm out of ideas. I tried intimidating them and they saw right through it, so that's all I had.
I appreciate you trying. It was worth a shot. All right, come on, Jeffrey. You lead the way. We'll all follow.
Just as you guys are getting ready to leave the Blue Water Inn, Jeffrey getting ready to point the direction, Rictavio comes through the front door. He just kind of greets everyone with a nod, doesn't speak much, walks up to the bar. You see him order a pint of wine and hear him say, can you get the 2 apples and the loaf of bread and a wolf steak, please? To go, yes, to go. And
Ray.
I don't have a token for Rictavio, but he's in between Ray and Jocelyn when he does that.
Ray, hearing him make this order. What's with the apples? Swear, like, it's so weird.
It's for my horse. I keep it in the stables here.
Oh, okay.
What, I see you've got quite the group here. What are you up to?
Fighting bitches.
I'm not familiar with bitches.
We're actually headed toward the swamp.
Oh. Have you been before?
No.
Watch for
Well,
snakes.
I've heard about the snakes.
The snakes.
Not excited about snakes.
Oh, that's right. There is going to be snakes there.
I kind of don't want to get buns. Hey, speaking of buns, Barkeep, can I have some rolls for my friend?
Yes, we've just got some bread coming out. One moment.
Oh, thank God.
I would like to get some bread before Chuck gets to it, please.
Here's
Chuck.
Brad and starts walking in.
I just want my own loaf.
Oh.
You can't have a nice mutton, lettuce, and tomato sandwich unless you have bread.
Rictavio gets his order, and you see him pack up. Same thing you saw last night. For Jocelyn and Dirge, this is new, but for the rest of you, you saw this last night. It's 2 apples, a wolf steak, and a loaf of bread. And he begins to head towards the front door.
Where do you get so many apples in this horrible, bleak hellscape of bleh?
Maybe imported.
Rictavio just kind of looks over at Dirge, kind of gives almost a small side eye with a little bit of a furrow in his brow. Sometimes things aren't worth questioning. And continues his way towards the front door. And with that, Rictavio's back out the front door. And doors swing back shut again. So now it's just the party.
I swear to God, we have to find where that guy is going all the time. I know he says off home to rest, but I wonder what he's actually doing.
Oh no!
I mean,
know
I don't want to get crazy here, but maybe he's going home and resting.
I know the guy at the smith, the blacksmith. I don't remember his name. He said that he like stays to himself, like he's a hermit.
Yeah.
We'll have to bring that back once we return. Dirge, next time you should tail him. But for now, I think it's time for all of us to go. Time to go die by the hag.
Hey, Drago, come here.
What?
Before we go, everybody. I know the blacksmith is working on some silver gauntlets, if I remember correctly. Oh no, I was hammered. I think he's working on some silver gauntlets. Y'all wanna stop by there on our way out and see how those are going? And after he says that, he's gonna kind of whisper to Drago, I have this scimitar, but I don't have much gold. Would you mind covering for the scimitar to be dipped in silver?
I mean, heck yeah, that's fine. I mean, I've only got 22 gold, but I can't remember how much it cost us. We'll have to go check in with the blacksmith quick before we leave town. What do you say, Jeffrey? Pit stop work for you?
Yeah, we make it work.
All right, perfect. Let's get over to the blacksmith and we'll go from there.
Oh no, are none of the player tokens added to this one?
Oh God,
There
this is the big
are
one.
all the way on the
Oh, we're all the way over at the...
left
Border.
side of the map.
Yep.
Jesus.
I'll just start people.
What's a good Drago? I got you.
Thank you.
Look at that, we're just a pile of happiness.
Oh,
I mean, we can circle it like it's BI raid.
Oh shit. You guys come back into the blacksmith. Enter. You see him go. Wow. Yes. It was great to see you all still breathing. That's kind of an anomaly, actually. No one's even got guts hanging out. Huh. What can I help today with?
Last time we were here, you said that you were working on gauntlet for me. We were wanting to check on the progress. Those.
You see him pull out a notebook, flip a few pages. Few more pages. He's like, oh, that's right. I hate to say this, but I never thought you'd be back to get them. But they are done. One moment, you see him bristle through a couple of curtains, velvet, that are hanging. He kind of brushes them on the way through, and you hear him rustle in the back room for a couple minutes, and then comes back out. Clank! As he sets them down in front of him. What do you think of those?
Mind if I try them on?
No, I would hope that you would walk out and find out they don't fit later.
Well, I mean, I'd rather ask permission to try them on than put them on and you get mad that I put them on.
No, it's okay. He points up to the ceiling. There's like 4 crossbows just pointed at the gallery where everybody stands. Looters are dealt with quickly.
Okay. Gonna try on one of the gauntlets, flipping it around on his hand, checking it out, seeing how it fits, squeezing his hand into a fist, and then back out, back in, back out. Kinda looking at the back side of it, the palm. Fits good. Get anything I can punch real quick. The durability of them.
Well, there is the tree outside, but we have very few trees left. I'd appreciate if you wouldn't break the tree.
Do you not have test dummies?
No.
Come on, Ray. We'll try them out on the road. We're actually headed to the swamp. Have you ever been?
Well, at least I know where to send my scavengers to retrieve these things.
Yeah.
I mean,
No poisonous, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, yes, I know of the swamp. It's a not so great place to vacation.
So this Baba Yaga, does she have any little helpers, or is it just a big bad old witch lady out there?
Well, rumor has it that there are scarecrows and snakes and other unspeakables that are undead that just appear out of the mist out there. It is actually home to an old battleground from years ago. And it's said that some of the ghosts still haunt the area. Along with her, of course, but she's not a ghost, but most everyone knows just to stay away.
Well, I wish we could take the advice, but That's our next chartered course. Thank you for the silver gauntlets, by the way. Seriously, thank you.
Of course. Is there anything else I could do for you before you leave?
I would love to leave you some of my crossbow bolts to see if you could dip the ends in silver.
Oh, of course. Do you have any silver?
I don't have silver, but I do have gold.
I do know I might be able to do some trading. Someone across town is looking for gold and they have silver. I could probably do that.
Well, I'll leave you half my bolts. How much gold do you need? And do we owe anything on the gauntlets?
No. We paid for the gauntlets back when we got them specially ordered last time.
Yes.
Okay.
Those were paid. How many bolts do you have?
Well, let me double check my inventory. Now, how many come in a batch? I think I've got, what was it, 30 of them? It's not a lot, but it might make a difference. Did someone have a scimitar they needed done too?
No,
No.
that I have the gauntlets. I don't need the scimitar done.
Okay.
Yep. Besides, Ray, much rather see you punching things than using some silly sword.
So I'm going to leave you 25 of my bolts. That'll leave me 5, just in case. And how many gold do you need to take care of that, sir?
So the exchange rate on bolts is high because it's hard to get them to stick to the tips. So it's 3 gold per bolt. So that's 75 gold for the 25.
Okay. Let's see.
Don't worry about paying me now. I'll just hold your bolts.
Okay.
And when you come back.
When?
Well, I will be back for them because I'm going to need them in the future. That's for sure.
I love your optimism. Boy, you are a fun lot. I hope to see you again. I really do. It will make me sad to know that you got consumed by.
Well, that is the plan, to come back, so.
Everyone starts with a plan.
I started as an accident.
Peeing your pants doesn't really count.
Alrighty, everyone. We ready to head out?
Let's go.
Time we hit the road. Jeffrey, lead the way.
I don't want to do this, but okay. Oh, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Here we
What a
go.
beautiful song.
Ugh.
And you guys get to the edge of where you would be exiting Vallaki yet again. Back down Old Salvage Road. And this... I can't take you to the next part of this because there's another hour and a half or 2 hours after this.
Yep.
So this is where we got to cut it for the night, guys.
Okie dokie.
It would be fun to go do the next part because there's like a bunch of fun shit. But the weird part is that all has to be congruent for it to make sense. Otherwise, if we go in there and do like a quarter of it, it's gonna be weird to come back to. So
what gauntlet did I add to my for those?
There should be hand wraps, and then you just click silvered into your inventory. Oh. Oh. Fuck.
Urged, I gotta talk to you. Probably be Thursday. It'll be Thursday by the time I have to talk to you. I'll talk to you Thursday.
Okay.
Ever
Is it a
up to
good
the
talk or a
rep?
bad talk?
Good talk.
Okay.
Ever up
We
to
got-
the rep wrestler, but I don't have any hand wrap.
Basically,
It should just
either
be a
that-
common item, shouldn't it? For hand wraps, just a common.
let's see. Let's go to actions.
There's a freaking shit ton of gauntlet. Did he make me gauntlets of ogre power?
No, Jesus. All right, here's what you do. You go to your unarmed strikes, you hit customize, and then you put in the name or the note. You put in silvered.
Oh,
Actually, there is a way to do it.
There is?
Yeah. I just can't remember what it is right now. But like my hex
isn't there
weapon
just a
is
check mark
silvered.
if you open up the weapon box?
Let's see.
Pretty sure if you just open up the weapon in your inventory, you can just click a checkbox.
I can't catch.
Yeah, you can with
Nice.
regular weapons, it'll let you do
Yeah.
silvered,
Yeah.
but unarmed strike, when you go to customize, it doesn't give you any option
Yeah.
for silver.
Hmm.
So weapons can be silvered, that's easy, but unarmed
Yeah,
strike's not so much.
Actual gauntlets can be silvered, but all the gauntlets, like me and Skinny, I'll probably have to get together and figure out if he actually made me a pair of actual gauntlets or freaking.
Yeah, just Google the shit too. There's no way that there isn't a, there's going to be a magic item or a non-magical
Somebody-
item.
Yeah, somebody somewhere's got something where we can make it work.
Yeah.
With that being said, boys, girls, ladies, and gentlemen, you beautiful flockers, that's gonna do it for us. Hope everybody has a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time Lake opens. Keep them wings, babe.